Hi, I'm Julia, and I'm in front of one of the university buildings on campus where the course Facilitating Interactive Processes is being held. And let's go find out more about what that means.
Yeah, my name is Riti Herman-Mostert, and I'm one of the teachers of Facilitating Interactive Processes of Change. It's a course that we teach every year in January. It's a full-time course, and we teach it from the Communication, Philosophy and Technology group. And we do that actually with 3 teachers who are also facilitators. Annemarie van Paas and Jan Brouwers are my colleagues. And we are both practitioners but also teachers. So we have a very practice-based, a skills-based course. And students, they learn the first steps of facilitation, but also how to apply facilitation for real life. And we think that's an important course to take because a lot of the work we do these days is around bringing stakeholders together with different interests and different ideas about how partnerships or how collaboration should take place. So in this course, we have 3 parts basically, and the first part is where we deliver quite a number of methods and models to the students, and we teach them from our own practice the things that we use, so how we deal with group dynamics. We have methods about dialogue. We have methods about knowing yourself, your conflict skills or your negotiation skills, and we teach that by sometimes by exercises, by energizers. Sometimes we ask students to fill out a test and to work with that. We do short interviews. We teach by watching video clips and analyzing that. So we use a number of methods to create interaction. And for us, that is also the core of learning, because we also learn in different ways. And we don't want only to be didactic and teach and be one-sided, but to have interactions with the students, like we want them to do that in facilitation. And in the second part, they get to try it out themselves. So they work in groups with other students. And with those students, they use one of the methods from the course or a new method, and they try it out. So in one whole afternoon, they get the chance to teach their fellow students on the method, but also to try the method out. So this results for some students, it means that they facilitate for the first time, or that they get to present a part, that they do energizers with one another. So they become responsible for the whole afternoon. It's all organized by the students, and they teach each other and facilitate each other. So at the same time, they learn something about that method at hand. The citizens' jury, which is an interesting model also that is used currently in society as well.
I'm going to talk to you about the process of the citizen jury itself. It's a process that we are partly going to go through today. So you should really pay attention, because that's going to give you guidelines for the facilitations that we're going to do later on. First of all, the first step of the citizen jury, for whoever commands it, it's a jury selection. So let's take the example of the municipality of Wageningen that wants to discuss an issue. Then the municipality is going to select random citizens from Wageningen to compose the jury. I'm Marianne. I'm a student in development and rural innovation. It's a master, and I'm coming from France.
Do you find it challenging to prepare for these roles?
Yes, I think it's really challenging. It has really to be a teamwork, and it's a really new activity. I've never been doing that before, and we've been taught like a lot of material, and we have to deal with this entire theory. But it's also really nice because we learn a lot.
So do you feel like it's beneficial to learn like this with the role playing more so than just doing the lectures and just reading the theory?
Yeah, I personally, I really like it. I think it's more efficient, and I have the feeling that during this first week, I learn even more than when I'm usually in the lecture. It's really, really interactive, and we're really learning by practicing. So we're learning the theory, but we are also practicing it. I feel like it's kind of a double learning. The citizen jury is also so that citizens become more aware of the things that are happening in the municipality and all the constraints that all the decision makers have before they take a decision.
Was it difficult to facilitate?
To facilitate, no, it was a bit difficult to understand the concept. Then we had to organize everything, prepare the activities, prepare everything in order for the organization to be fluent, to have a good flow between everything, so that participants aren't lost in the middle of all the activities that we organized. But it was really fun to do, and it also required a lot of teamwork.
As the municipality of Wageningen, we are very concerned with the lack of housing for both students and elderly people, which is pretty much the main reason why we decided to seek help and have the citizen jury, because we're very interested in the opinions of all our citizens. As a municipality, we take responsibility in taking the decision in the best interest of all the citizens.
The pressure of finding a room does not enhance wording ability of students and therefore should be solved.
As agricultural universities around the world, students, international and national Dutch students, are really important for the university because they generate new knowledge in the field of agriculture, in the field of life science. We're doing a lot by ourselves, like we can learn by ourselves, and we're practicing much more than other courses with only lectures.
So what do you mean exactly by practicing?
We have kind of role play situations, and it's really nice because like the teachers like give us a situation or a game to play, and we practice straight away the theories that we've been learning home or during the few minutes of lecture we have at the beginning of the class. It's really nice.
Yeah, it sounds like it's kind of more exciting almost than just straight lectures.
Yes, it's, in my opinion, it's much more exciting. We are also like having this really good atmosphere in the group because we all get to know each other, because we're doing a lot of activities together, but also doing tests to get to know us and other people more, and to kind of learn how to do teamwork.
And so how do you prepare for these activities at home?
So at home you have articles to read a little bit, and also videos to watch, videos that are produced by Wageningen. And well, that's it. Sometimes you have to do like some tests to get to know you better, your profile.
And then the last part is the exam. So at the exam, they will have to show how they improve their facilitation skills, how they understand the context where facilitation takes place, and also that they can work towards sort of a task. So sometimes this can mean that they want to create diversity and show the interests of all the stakeholders, or sometimes it means that they want to aim for kind of a conflict resolution, or that they want to do a brainstorm. So they can pick and choose any model or method they like, also something that we didn't offer in the course at all, because we also learn from the students at the same time. And then they get marks for their skills, basically, so actually for that group work. And these exams are usually really great to see because it's really harvesting what was learned. And the students can also do some practical work, like in a life situation. So this year they went to the food bank in Rotterdam, and that was co-organized by the science shop. And actually they get to facilitate then employees and volunteers from the food bank. And well, this is a really nice example where students get to feel how it is to facilitate in reality, but also see the necessity, because there were some conflicts going on and some difficulties, and they could actually learn how the diversity of the interests of the stakeholders is shown in reality. And for those who didn't go to the food bank, they tried out their own session, and they created, for example, a brainstorm on the waste, on plastic waste in the canteens, and they did some fun energizers around that. They really made a nice setup of the room where it was really appealing and interesting to engage with. And so we could see that they actually applied really well the facilitation skills they learned this year.
It sounds incredible that this is all just in 4 weeks worth of learning.
Yeah, it's an intense course, and that's also what students say. It's intense, and therefore it's also engaging and interesting. So probably also that's why we need to have different methods of learning, because that makes it more appealing also to students.
Well, it was really interesting to see the role that the students had in teaching these facilitating processes. To learn more about the other learning styles offered here at Wageningen, check out the website or the other videos. That's it for now. Bye.